In a world that often feels rushed and impersonal, there's something deeply soul-stirring about stepping into a home that wraps you in gentle embrace from the very first moment. The timeless magic of shabby chic style offers exactly this kind of heartfelt welcome, a design philosophy that transforms houses into havens where every weathered surface tells a story, every faded bloom whispers of cherished memories, and every carefully chosen piece reflects the loving hands that placed it there. As we embrace 2025, this beloved aesthetic continues to touch hearts and create sanctuaries that nurture our deepest need for beauty, comfort, and authentic connection.
Welcome to Rustic Elegance. Let's embark on a journey through the beauty of rustic decor, celebrating the warmth, simplicity, and natural charm of this timeless design.
Heartfelt Shabby Chic Makeover 2025. Soft colors, vintage finds, and cozy romance at home. What makes shabby chic so irresistibly appealing isn't just its visual charm, but the way it honors our human longing for spaces that feel genuinely lived in and deeply loved. This forgiving style celebrates the beautiful imperfections that make life real. The gentle wear marks on a grandmother's rocking chair, the soft patina on vintage silver passed down through generations, the delicate fading of curtains that have filtered countless sunrises and sunsets. In embracing these tender imperfections, shabby chic creates homes that feel like warm hugs, where authenticity trumps perfection, and where every corner holds the potential for quiet joy and peaceful reflection. As we journey into 2025, shabby chic design becomes more than mere decoration. It's a gentle rebellion against the cold efficiency of our digital age, offering instead a return to the handmade, the heartfelt, and the deeply personal. This approach to home styling invites us to slow down, to appreciate the beauty in everyday moments, and to create spaces that don't just look beautiful, but actually make us feel more connected to ourselves, our families, and the rich tapestry of stories that make each home unique. Let's explore how to infuse your own precious space with this soul-warming aesthetic that turns every day into a celebration of gentle living. 1. Soft color palettes that wrap the soul in calm and romance. Blush, Sage, and Powder Blue. Shabby Chic Signature Color Trio. There's something almost magical about how the right colors can instantly transport us to a place of peace and contentment, and Shabby Chic's signature palette works this enchantment through hues that feel like gentle caresses to the soul. The soft blush of dawn breaking over a rose garden, the powder blue of forget-me-nots nodding in a summer breeze, the sage green of herbs growing wild in cottage gardens. These are the colors that create the emotional foundation of your shabby chic haven. As you choose your palette for 2025, let your heart guide you toward shades that make you breathe a little deeper, smile a little softer, and feel genuinely at home in your own skin. These tender colors don't demand attention. Instead, they create a serene backdrop where life's most precious moments can unfold naturally, surrounded by beauty that never feels overwhelming or precious. Nature-inspired neutrals, a backdrop of comfort. The most heart-stirring shabby chic interiors feel as though they've grown organically from the garden into the home, carrying with them the gentle color harmonies found in nature's most peaceful moments. Picture the soft gray-green of lamb's ear leaves paired with the creamy white of jasmine blossoms, or imagine the gentle pink of apple blossoms against weathered barn wood. These natural partnerships guide us toward color combinations that feel both sophisticated and deeply soothing. For your 2025 makeover, consider how these organic color relationships can flow throughout your home, creating visual connections that make each room feel like a natural extension of the next, bound together by the invisible thread of nature's own perfect palette. Timeless hues with a story, adding depth to soft spaces. While soft pastels provide the gentle foundation of shabby chic design, it's the addition of deeper, story-rich colors that adds emotional depth and prevents spaces from feeling too ethereal or delicate. Think of the warm terracotta of sun-baked pottery passed down through generations, the deep lavender of dried herbs hanging in grandmother's kitchen, or the gentle gold of candlelight reflected in antique mirrors. These are colors with history, with depth, with the power to make a house feel like a home filled with love and memories. As you layer these richer tones into your palette through carefully chosen accessories, vintage textiles, or painted furniture pieces, you create spaces that feel both timelessly elegant and deeply personal, where every color choice reflects your own unique story and the love you pour into creating your perfect sanctuary. Two, vintage furniture finds that speak to the heart. Every piece tells a story. Hunt for character-rich furniture. There's a special kind of magic that happens when you discover that perfect piece of vintage furniture. Perhaps a writing desk with ink stains that hint at love letters written decades ago, or a rocking chair whose gentle wear marks tell stories of countless bedtime lullabies and quiet conversations. These treasured finds become so much more than mere furniture. They become the keepers of memories, the witnesses to family stories, and the foundation of spaces that feel authentically lived in and deeply loved. For your 2025 shabby chic transformation, approach furniture hunting not as shopping but as treasure seeking, where each piece you bring home carries with it the potential to become part of your family's own unfolding story. Upcycle with love. Restore and reuse with meaning. The gentle art of furniture restoration offers one of shabby chic's most rewarding experiences: the opportunity to rescue a piece from neglect and restore it to useful beauty while honoring its original character and charm. This process becomes a meditation in patience and care, where each careful brushstroke applied to weathered wood or each delicate repair made to a broken drawer pull represents an act of love and preservation. As you work with your hands to bring these pieces back to life, you're not just creating beautiful furniture, you're participating in the age-old tradition of making do and mending, of seeing potential where others see only imperfection, and of creating beauty through gentle, loving care. Mix, don't match. Curate a collected over time look. The most heartwarming shabby chic interiors don't feature matching furniture sets but rather collections of pieces that tell the story of their owner's journey through life. The chair inherited from a beloved aunt. The table rescued from a neighbor's garage sale. The cabinet discovered during a romantic weekend antiquing adventure. These diverse pieces, united by your loving care and thoughtful arrangement, create homes that feel genuinely personal and authentically lived in. As you curate your own collection, trust your instincts and choose pieces that speak to your heart rather than following rigid style rules, creating spaces that reflect your unique story and the love you invest in making your house a true home. Three, textiles that comfort and whisper memories. Faded florals, lace and linen, softness everywhere. There's something profoundly comforting about surrounding ourselves with textiles that carry the gentle wear of loving use. The soft cotton of a grandmother's apron, the delicate lace of curtains that have filtered decades of afternoon light, the faded floral patterns of quilts that have provided comfort through countless nights. These vintage fabrics bring with them not just visual beauty but emotional warmth, creating spaces that feel like gentle embraces where we can truly relax and be ourselves. For your 2025 Shabby Chic Makeover, seek out textiles that tell stories through their gentle imperfections, their soft patinas, and their time-worn beauty that can never be replicated in mass-produced alternatives. Cozy layers that invite relaxation. The art of textile layering in shabby chic design mirrors the way we layer comfort into our daily lives. Adding a soft throw when the evening grows cool, placing a delicate doily under a treasured teacup, or draping a beautiful shawl over a favorite reading chair. This intuitive approach to textile placement creates homes that respond to our need for comfort in its many forms, where every surface offers an invitation to touch, to rest, to find solace in the gentle beauty of well-chosen fabrics. As you layer these textile elements throughout your home, let comfort and beauty guide your choices, creating spaces that nurture both body and spirit through their soft, welcoming embrace. Handmade and heirloom touches for extra meaning. In our increasingly digital world, there's something deeply moving about incorporating handmade textile elements that carry with them the love and skill of human hands. Whether it's a crochet doily passed down from your grandmother, embroidered pillowcases stitched during quiet evening hours, or a patchwork cushion cover created from scraps of beloved fabrics, these handcrafted elements add layers of meaning that transform spaces from merely beautiful to genuinely touching. For your shabby chic sanctuary, consider incorporating handmade elements, whether inherited treasures or your own creative attempts, that add personal significance and heartfelt charm to your carefully curated textile story. Four, soft lighting that feels like a warm hug. Create a golden glow with thoughtful lighting. Light has an almost mystical power to transform not just how our spaces look but how they feel, and shabby chic design harnesses this magic through illumination that feels like perpetual golden hour. Warm, gentle, and infinitely flattering to both spaces and souls. This isn't the harsh brightness of overhead fluorescence, but rather the kind of light that makes everyone beautiful, that turns ordinary moments into memories, and that creates an atmosphere where relaxation comes naturally. For your 2025 lighting plan, choose fixtures and bulbs that cast this magical warm glow, creating spaces that feel like havens where you can truly unwind and connect with the people and moments that matter most. Romantic ambience with candles and lanterns. There's something irreplaceably romantic about the gentle flicker of candlelight that speaks to our deepest need for warmth, intimacy, and connection to simpler times. In shabby chic interiors, Candles aren't just sources of light but creators of mood, transformers of atmosphere, and gentle reminders to slow down and savor life's quiet pleasures. As you incorporate candles into your home, think beyond mere decoration to consider how these gentle flames can create moments of peace in your daily routine, perhaps flanking your evening bath, illuminating a cozy dinner for two, or providing peaceful light for bedtime reading that helps transition from the day's activities to restful sleep. Whimsical touches with fairy lights and soft shadows. The most touching shabby chic interiors use lighting not just to illuminate but to celebrate the gentle rhythms of daily life. The soft glow of a bedside lamp that welcomes you home each evening. The warm pool of light from a table lamp that makes reading feel like a special occasion. Or the romantic sparkle of string lights that transform an ordinary dinner into a memorable celebration. As you design your lighting plan, consider how different types of illumination can enhance the activities and moments that bring you joy, creating a home where light itself becomes a source of comfort and connection. Five, art and decor that tells a beautiful story. Create meaningful gallery walls with vintage finds. The walls of your shabby chic home offer the perfect canvas for sharing the visual story of your life, your loves, and your journey through collected treasures that speak to your heart. Unlike formal art galleries, these personal collections feel warm and welcoming, filled with pieces that make you smile each time you pass by. Perhaps a vintage botanical print that reminds you of walks in grandmother's garden, a watercolor painted by a dear friend, or a collection of antique postcards that speak of adventures and dreams. As you arrange these treasured pieces, let your heart guide the composition, creating walls that feel like visual hugs welcoming you home each day. Architectural salvage. Add character with history. There's something deeply moving about incorporating architectural salvage pieces that carry with them the history of homes that came before. A carved corbel that once supported a beloved porch, a section of vintage tin ceiling that reflects light in magical ways, or an ornate frame from an old window that now showcases a cherished mirror. These elements add not just visual interest but emotional depth, connecting your home to the broader story of houses that have sheltered families, witnessed celebrations, and provided comfort through generations of living and loving. Sentimental collections. Celebrate the simple and the sweet. The most heartwarming shabby chic interiors showcase collections that reflect their owner's appreciation for life's simple beauties. Perhaps a gathering of vintage teacups that have served countless quiet moments of reflection, a display of old books whose worn covers hint at hours of peaceful reading, or arrangement of antique bottles that once held treasured perfumes or medicines. These collections, displayed with love and attention, transform ordinary objects into celebrations of the gentle pleasures that make life rich and meaningful, creating homes that honor both beauty and the quiet joys of everyday living. Conclusion. As you embark on your 2025 shabby chic transformation, remember that you're not just decorating rooms. You're creating a sanctuary for your soul, a place where beauty and comfort intertwine to nurture your deepest need for peace, connection, and authentic living. This gentle style offers something increasingly rare in our fast-paced world: permission to slow down, to appreciate imperfection, and to surround yourself with objects that hold meaning beyond their mere function or appearance. Every vintage treasure you rescue, every soft textile you choose, every gentle color you apply becomes part of a larger story about choosing love over efficiency, character over perfection, and heartfelt beauty over cold minimalism. The true magic of shabby chic design lies not in following rules, but in trusting your heart to guide you toward choices that make your spirit sing. As you gather vintage treasures, layer soft textiles, and create lighting that feels like perpetual golden hour, you're participating in the beautiful tradition of making home a place of refuge and restoration. These choices ripple outward, creating spaces that not only nurture your own well-being, but welcome others with the kind of genuine warmth that makes guests feel instantly at peace and family members grateful to return each day to such loving surroundings. Your shabby chic home becomes more than decoration. It becomes a testament to the belief that beauty matters, that comfort heals, and that homes should be sanctuaries where love lives in every carefully chosen detail. In creating this gentle haven, you're not just following a design trend but making a profound statement about the kind of life you want to live. One filled with appreciation for simple pleasures, respect for history and craftsmanship, and deep gratitude for the comfort and beauty that transform a house into a true home. May your shabby chic sanctuary bring you years of joy, peace, and the kind of deep contentment that comes from being surrounded by beauty that speaks directly to your heart.